State Republicans are firing back, pointing to a violent Labor Day weekend and questioning why the governor and mayor don't want the National Guard.
Meanwhile, veterans are encouraging National Guard members to refuse orders to come to Chicago. NBC5's Courtney Sisk took a look at this and we're finding out if Guard members can refuse to deploy.
Every single service member took an oath to support and defend the Constitution. And every service member took an oath to obey orders. Yet that oath to obey orders only applies to lawful orders.
Some attorneys and veterans in Chicago Tuesday encouraging National Guard members to defy orders to come to Chicago if the president directs them to.
Whenever a service member is given an illegal order, they have the right, and in some circumstances, the duty to refuse that order.
But is it illegal for the president to deploy the Guard to the states if there's no insurrection or unrest? A circuit judge in California ruled today the deployment in LA last month was illegal. These organizers now call on Pritzker to stand behind Guard members who choose to refuse.
Back up your words with actions by directing the Illinois National Guard not to report, to refuse these orders.
But state Republicans and the Illinois Freedom Caucus say Chicago does have a crime problem and believe the city and state should welcome any form of federal help.
Why doesn't Brandon Johnson and J.B. Pritzker want the federal government to step in and make their communities safe again? This defies any common sense or common logic when it comes to this.
I'm trying to understand why an American in uniform standing on a street corner trying to protect other Americans is a threat to anyone. I think it is a threat to those that have failed. And the worst thing that they're worried about is it'll have an immediate success and it'll be a mark against their poor efforts into public safety.
Despite crime numbers trending down in the city, 58 people were shot, 8 of them killed in Chicago over the Labor Day weekend.
They believe it's acceptable to go from an unacceptable level of crime to an unacceptable level of crime and call that a win.
President Trump posted on social media today, doubling down on his plans for a crime crackdown, saying he would solve the problem fast, just like in D.C. And we just heard from the president also at a news conference. Someone asked him directly, have you made up your mind yet about Chicago? And he said, we're coming in. He just hasn't said when yet.
All right, we're all still waiting. Thanks so much, Courtney.